All right, so in this last Instagram tutorial, we're going to talk about how you can use paid advertising to start growing your followers and engagement on Instagram. So what you're going to want to do is jump over into the ads manager, and you could also do this from your phone inside of the Instagram platform if your account is registered as a business account. But you can get a lot more specific and you can really narrow down your audience using the ad manager. That's why we like to do it inside of here, because these followers we're getting, we want them to be targeted, right? We want these people to buy from us on a later point. So it's best that, they may be interested in fitness or marketing, depending on your niche. You want to start targeting those interests. So let's jump in and I'll actually make a quick mock campaign here. So what we're going to want to do is use the traffic objective inside the campaign level. So we're going to click here in traffic. And once we're inside the ad set, this is where we're going to start picking some of our targeting options, right? So obviously we're going for traffic, which means, hey, we're trying to get as much clicks and swipe ups as possible, right? So we're telling Facebook, even though we're only showing our ad on Instagram because Facebook owns Instagram, we're building it out in here. So we'll keep it with website, custom audiences. That would be if you have a custom audience of maybe an email list or a lookalike audience, you could throw it in here. But for this example, we're just going to use some interest targeting. So say we want to target people in Canada and the United States. So we'll go in, plug that in. Perfect. 260 million so far. And then we're going to break down this age. So we're probably going maybe from 18 to about 30. And as time goes on, you're going to want to break this down and figure out which demographic is working best. So if I see, people ages 20 to 25 are converting at the highest level for the cheapest cost, and we're going to go back in the ad set and just specifically break it down to targeting those people. So once we get into detailed targeting, in this particular case, say we want to, continue to grow my account, and we're in the marketing niche, we want to go after and start doing some detailed targeting. So maybe, the keyword digital marketing. So people have an interest in digital marketing. And then maybe people have an interest in Russell Brunson. So I'm pulling up. Let's see some suggestions they give us first. So entrepreneurship, online, social media marketing, right? Online advertising. Let's see if we can Frank Kern. See pop up. Frank Kern. Who's a marketing guy? Russell. Russell's not popping up. Okay. Let's see. Tai Lopez. So those are just some additional interests of marketing celebrities. See, Gary Vee is another one. Grant Cardone. So once we have all of these interests in, what we're going to want to do is, so it's around 27 million people, guys, right? And we want Facebook to sort through these people. They like bigger audiences, so don't worry. If that seems like, holy crap, that's way too big, don't worry about it. If you want to get it a little smaller, what you can do is put all these interests in, and then when you're putting in some actual people's names, click the narrow audience button and put the names in here. So it's going to basically say, you're telling Facebook, hey, they have to like entrepreneurship, digital marketing, online advertising, social media marketing, and also have to have in common of liking one of these things to be built that audience. But in this particular case, we're going to let Facebook figure it out and decide it for their own, because that's what they're good at. So in placements, this is where we're going to want to go and edit it. And we're just going to want to do mobile, right? So take out desktop. And like I said, we just want to do Instagram stories, right? No feeds, just stories. The reason we wanted to do stories is because you can put in your Instagram account. So when they swipe up, they can automatically follow you. So if you do some kind of contest or giveaway or cheat sheet lead magnet, and you say, hey, swipe up to download this free social media marketing checklist, and in order for them to get the checklist, they have to follow your account and send you a message to get it, right? So here's an example. As we scroll down on a $20 a day budget, saying 12 to 72 link clicks. That could be more, could be less. That's just their estimated daily results. So you don't really have to worry much about that. And we're going to want to do obviously based on link clicks, right? Because that's what we're looking for. Link clicks, swipe ups. So let's jump over and continue. And we're going to get into the ad level. So on this level of the ad, this is where we're actually going to be creating the creative that we want to show people. So in this particular case, we want to do a single image or a video. So if you guys have a really cool video, then I would suggest doing that because it's a lot more engaging. But for this particular case, we're just going to pop over and do a single image. We're going to scroll down, and we like to use this program called Canva. So it's canva.com. It's a free program, and you can see you could start making images, right? So I have 2 different swipe up images here. Here's the first one, Clever Marketing. Swipe up to get free social media marketing checklist, and then just at the swipe up areas, a little picture. Here's another one that's for an e-commerce. So it's saying Fortnite mobile joystick, swipe up and get 25% off. So in this case, we're just driving a lot of traffic to our website so we can use them as a retargeting purpose because our pixel is going to start getting fired when these people go to our website, right? So we can start retargeting them and hit them with certain offers. But for this particular case, let's say we wanted to use this one. So let's open this one up. And guys, Canva is a drop and play template. It's super easy to use. They have images already in there. You can use text. You can put your own background. You can upload images in there as well. So don't worry. If you're not a graphic designer or creating anything, this is totally here for you. And this is what I use because I'm not too good at that either. So what we would do, we would just download that, pop over to the creation, we would upload the image, and obviously text, there's not really much of a text you can say because we want them to go to Instagram. So in this case, you would just jump over to Instagram and you would type in the accounts that you obviously want to promote. So in this particular case, say we wanted to do Clever Marketing or we want to do my personal account, I would just jump over there, type that in. It would be Clever Marketing / Pure Stock Rhymes. Grab that. Oops. Grab this. Jump back over, and that would be the link right here. In a call to action, they're not really going to see that either. So they're just saying to remove some placements, which I didn't remove. Okay, ignore that anyways. So go in, call to action, like I said, guys, doesn't really matter. I would maybe just keep it as a learn more button as well, or maybe a download button, or you can keep it as no button. But for now, in this particular case, a learn more, because they're not going to see anything. What they're going to see, it's going to say learn more at the very, very bottom of the swipe up ad. So if you don't even want it to say anything, then don't even worry and don't have a button. So once that pops up, your image is in there. It's going to show you a preview of what your story is going to look like. So if you guys actually want me to throw it in, I just felt like it was going to take a while to download this, but let's do it here. We got some time, right? And then once this ad is going, it's as simple as confirm and you're good to go. And then I would come back in here every few days and just try to take a look at the analytics. So if you guys want to test different images or lead magnets, I suggest splitting your budget, maybe doing 4 different pictures on a $5 a day budget, so you can start testing all of those out to figure out which video is resonating with your audience. So in this particular case, it finally downloaded. So let's upload that image. Downloads. It's just saying it's a copy of this. Let's open it up. Hopefully it's the right sizing. So the cool thing with Instagram stories, it kind of works like Snapchat with the swipe ups. You're going to get a lot of people starting to swipe up. It may not be the most high quality traffic, but the point is to start building your following So when you're using Instagram and you're posting your stories, because it's all about a story, right? You're telling your story through videos and pictures, that if you post something cool, they're going to be liking and engaging with you, or eventually if you offer them some sort of offer, they're going to bite and take the offer. So this is what it looks like on the thing here. See, the learn more is at the bottom. And that's it, guys, right? Simple and sweet as that. It works for products. It's great if you want to build an audience without having to spend a lot of money, and it's great for retargeting. So in that quick tutorial, we teach you how to do that. Make sure you turn your Instagram account into business settings so you can go back on your Instagram and start looking at, okay, how many impressions did I have? How many swipe ups were there? How many people download the checklist? How many people are following me? How much is it costing, right? Because that's a big factor in figuring out, deciding, and scaling these ads. So if you want to go from 0 to 100,000 followers in a few months, this is definitely a great way to do it with a lower budget. Obviously, organic takes a little longer, and that's why you can use this tactic as well to go ahead and grow your account, right? So hope you guys like that quick tutorial, and we will see you on the next one.